What's your minimum specification?
It's that time of year where people are looking to their wallets, look at their paychecks and wonder, what can I upgrade my PC to? Thankfully, this happens right around Amazon Prime Day, and in the future we're looking at Cyber Monday and Black Friday deals. Now, deals is such an annoying term to me because it just means, hey, consumerism, go, discounts, maybe if you didn't realize we just put up the price. And so that means you have a lot of publishers and a lot of content creators that will talk about all these sort of different money off elements during Amazon Prime Day, or in case of AliExpress, their amazing time sale. In order to drive through those affiliate sales, in order to drive, more funding to their business to help improve the content. And I'd be lying if I said this wasn't the case for this video, but I'm a complete hypocrite, and I'm going to show you a few things that actually caught my eye in the deals. It's just going to be a quick video, going to go over some of what I've seen on Amazon. If you like it, link in the description. If you don't, let me know. So let's start off with Amazon's front page from way back when. If you just wanted books, then Amazon was the place to go if you actually had the internet. Interesting times. So Prime Day looks a lot like this. Just exclusively for Prime members. If you have Prime membership, it's £70? I don't know what that is in the US. Free delivery, Amazon Prime Video, and you get a couple of days a year where you get to see deals. I wish there was another word for deals, like bargains. I don't know. Doorbells and headphones and Roombas and smartwatches and headphones and pressure cookers and lots of coffee things and vacuum cleaners and, all sorts. We all know Amazon sells pretty much everything, and there's a limit to your door. This video is going to be focused more towards the US market, because apparently the US accounts for 50% of my viewership. So, slight nod to there, or nod mostly to there and some to the UK. So the first deal I'm going to bring up is this, Western Digital 12TB Elements desktop hard drive. USB 3 hard drive that you stick in, lots of storage. These are actually the drives that you can, what's called shuck. You can take them out of the case, and arguably just put them inside your PC and they work. I know some, Western Digital Elements drives need, something like pin 4 on the power, to be covered. There are lots of guides on how to do that. These sorts of hard drives are the mainstay of the data hoarder market, who just love to build up lots of storage. So this is normally $250, or at least that's the list price. Amazon say they sell it for about $218, and with the deal it's now $175, which is 1.45 cents per gigabyte, and it's actually the lowest price that this drive has ever been. It's been this price a couple of times, but this is joint lowest price, and when this video is recording, still 17 and a half hours to get through. I actually. If we look at the historic pricing, it hasn't actually been this low since end of February, July is a few dollars higher there. So lots of interesting prices, and UK is a similar sort of thing. List price of $238, now $165. This isn't actually the lowest it's ever been. It's been down to $155, I think. I actually got the 14 terabyte model this Amazon Day. I've probably spent way over budget for it. I didn't spend £248 for it though. I keep an alert for this drive actually, so that when it goes up to £200, I get a message in my inbox. It was actually on Prime Day for $185, which is the lowest I've ever seen. So I picked up one of those. It's, if you want that sort of bulk storage in your system, these are really interesting drives. When you shuck them, when I shucked my recent set, they all came out to be 7200 RPM, WD Red, equivalents for NASes, but just, grey label type stuff. And they're still working. Set up a free NAS box with a few of these drives, and, you become a data hoarder for life. If you're really interested in getting, lowest discount prices for these sort of bulky hard drives, then Reddit Data Hoarder is the place to go, because lots of people there keep on track. With this drive, last time I saw it at £200 was, Christmas? And I've seen it that low once since, and, the stock at that price was all sold out within 5 minutes. And they're sold out now, but the 12 terabytes are still, on offer, in the UK and in the US. If we just look at the UK pricing, it's been down to 155, but it hasn't been down as low as £165, since Christmas last year. So that's where we stand on that. Next suggestion, next deal, next bargain, whatever you want to call it, is this Zendure power bank. 27,000 milliamp hour with both 160 watt USB Type-C charging and up to 18 watt USB Type-A. Now, portable chargers, everybody's kind of at least got one, and God knows they hand them out like candy at press events. When we used to go to press events anyway. And the idea, with these power banks is you charge them up and you get, maybe 1 or 2 full phone charges out of them. And it takes a while because they're kind of slow, but they're there if you really need it and if you're in a pinch and you can't get to a plug socket. Given that they just announced new iPhones, without chargers in the box, you might be looking at one of these if you need something like that. So this market has kind of gone crazy recently, just with trying to build power banks that deliver the most power in the most efficient way by being, light and not bulky, and still being able to go on airplanes. And this is kind of one of those. Normally it's $129, $130, down to 103, specifically, but during Prime Day there's an extra $20 off with this coupon, so $83 with the on-page coupon. Best price this has been at, I've observed, is $100. So getting at 83 is really neat. And apparently if you buy 2 Zendure items, you get 15% off, both of them. So, interesting, element there. And then, this is, fully charges MacBook Pro within 1.5 hours. If you want to go the step above these, you can get the massive ones that you can take on, camping trips that promise to charge your phone like 42 times. You can't take those on planes, but you can take this on a plane. Whenever we start to go flying again. I've kind of been in the market for a decent all-round battery pack, because otherwise I'm carrying 3, 4. The one I use right now is from Adater, and it actually comes with a bunch of LED lights, which help with, taking some photos in some situations. These wide range of power packs now do all singing, all dancing. Some do wireless charging. Some offer additional lighting. It's all that kind of crazy. So this power bank has been as low as $100 before. It's currently $103, though with the $20 coupon, you go down to that sort of 83 mark. And then, buy 2, get 15% off. Next up is this ViewSonic monitor, 27-inch, 1440p, 165 hertz, 1 millisecond refresh rate, G-Sync enabled monitor. This is a gaming monitor, HDMI, DisplayPort, G-Sync is supported through DisplayPort. Reason why I've picked this up is because list price is $560, usual price is $550. Previous best price is $424, but now $385. And it's so popular, the Prime deal is still going despite the fact that they don't have stock. It says here, in stock October 21st. Lots of interest. If anybody's wondering how I'm getting all the US pricing, despite being in the UK, I'm actually, Beverly Hills 90210, because that's the only zip code that anybody else in the world remembers from the US. Gaming monitor, lots of high specifications. This is a TN panel, because as most of you probably know, we're going through this sort of TN, IPS, high refresh rate, kind of battle right now. So, the fact that this is heavily discounted is really interesting. There is an LG 1440p, G-Sync monitor that uses an IPS panel, though that doesn't go up to 165 hertz. So that's where you're getting the trade-off there. I mean, for the individual who's actively just working straight in front of their monitor, is not worried so much about viewing angles, or arguably color accuracy to a certain extent, then TN panels are still very worthwhile for those people. And if we go, onto Camel, we see its lowest it's been is 414, 415. I'm a bit suspicious here because it says it's been up to 568. That just may be a stock correction. Oh, that's third party new. Amazon, yeah, 550. Yeah, it's interesting when you see these deals, because I know in some locations there's actually laws stating that you can't say it's a deal or a bargain unless it's been at that price within the last 3 months for at least 24 hours or a week or what have you. So yeah, the fact that you can now get it down as low as $385, that's a really interesting buy. Last up is these Sony XM4 wireless headphones. Now, I have the XM3s. These are considered some of the best noise cancelling headphones on the market. Retail normally $350. I purchased the XM3s for $350. I actually got them in Philadelphia Airport, I think. They'd just come out like 2-3 weeks beforehand, and they were out of stock everywhere. I just went into the technical shop, as you do at an airport, and just said, do you have any of the XM3s? And they said, we just got a delivery in 20 minutes ago. Let me go check. Yes, we have one in this sort of, silver colour. And I said, well, I'll take them. Yeah, it's going to be funny if I have to get the warranty on that, because I bought them in the US. But even still, $350. I fly anywhere 200,000 miles a year in any normal year. And they work great. Battery life is amazing. I can have 7 kids around me screaming in an airplane, and as long as I've got some good music on, I can barely hear a thing, if anything at all. So those were the XM3s. These are the XM4s. These are the new ones. Updated algorithms, lots of feedback from customers. 1,300 ratings for this stuff. Very, very high rated. Normally $350 in Amazon Prime deals, $298. And you can get a $25 Amazon gift card, as well with it, just helps bring that price down a bit more. These wouldn't have been any lower because they're still relatively new. But, a very, very interesting, buy there. Now, yeah, like I said, I'm deals, bargains. It bothers me that, these prices aren't available all year round. Clearance stock is one thing, but then, you got something like the XM4s, which are relatively new, and then you get, the deal price. But then again, yeah, I am the biggest hypocrite because I bought my own. Went over my budget, and I'm presenting some deals to you now, and if they seem interesting, affiliate links in the description, I'll get a cut, they'll go to help the channel, usual stuff that you're hearing from everybody else for yesterday and today. And come Cyber Monday, come Black Friday, you'll hear it all again. Just hope these deals were at least interesting to you. I know they're not the stereotypical, CPU and GPU upgrades that you might be looking for, but as we know, that's kind of all up in the air when we get to see what Zen 3 is all about kind of soon, and what AMD's doing with Navi. Yeah, going to be an interesting few months ahead. Again, thank you for watching, and what's your minimum specification?